flesh. Right, her? That's what you want from me, right? Get the fuck out of here. And I got fans out there waiting to come in. Let them in. Y'all, hey, come on in. And thank you for the flowers. You know how much I love roses. Come on in, spread out. There's plenty of room. I don't know how much you heard of that, but I was getting ready. About to go up on stage and start my first set. When that fool out there, Herb says to me, Peaches, we love your music, we adore it, and we love you, but you know the number you do, the one about the protesting and the deaths of black people at the hands of the police? Well, we think that number might be a little too polarizing for our audiences here at Birdland. We want people to feel good, forget their problems. And he says to me, you kind of owe us after not showing up to the last gig. If you were to sing that song and people walked out and we lost that money, I can't say you'd be invited back. You don't want a reputation like that. Maybe slide another song in its place. Maybe something not so political. Not so political. He's saying this to me, and I'm thinking, how the hell am I supposed to be not so political when there are black folks in the streets, literally in the streets dying? I am an artist. I am supposed to reflect the times. So what would I look like? A black woman with a voice in a platform, not saying anything? How would I rectify that with my soul? These white folks done lost their minds. They want us around. But they want us to act the way they want us to act. Can't stand us. Don't want us in their neighborhoods and shit. So we live our own lives and we build our own communities. We build them up and they want to break it down. Some fool tried to buy my house the other day. It started with the "Let us list your house" pamphlets being shoved in my door. And then somebody came by and wanted to chat with me about selling my home. Come on, y'all. I've seen this episode before. Y'all gentrifying motherfuckers want to push me out so you can build your condos and luxury living. What? I buy a house in the neighborhood I feel comfortable in, and then y'all come in and do the same thing all over again there? No. I bought my house when no one else wanted to live up in there. It may not be in the most aesthetically pleasing neighborhood in the city, but it's a good neighborhood, filled with good people. And after a long day, I can go home, sit in my backyard, stretch out, look up at the sky and watch God. Or I can sit on my front porch and see what's going on. See all the black folks just living. I can look across the street and see Miss Holland playing her petunias while she gossips with Miss Dorothy. Or I could look across the street and see JoJo with his wild behind talking loud on the phone about who done did him wrong and whose ass he gonna kick. I was driving home the other day, driving down Hamilton Avenue, and the sun was shining so bright. Esperanza was playing, smell of barbecue was thick in the air. There are black folks all around me, laughing, chilling, yelling. The sun was shining so hard that it made everybody's sweaty brown skin just glisten. All that melanin and water. They were glowing. My people were glowing. I couldn't help but smile. I felt the spirits move through me. And in that moment, I was supremely black. And I will not let them take that away from me. And I will not sit idly by while my brothers and sisters are being snuffed out. There was a time when I would have. It's taken me a long time to say that out loud. Hurts even now admitting it. I don't want to lose support, opportunities. I don't want to take a chance on people not liking me. If people didn't like me, then I didn't feel good enough. I was so worried about pleasing this person, making money for that person. So I became the unassuming, non-intimidating, safe black girl. I would go along to get along. Sing whatever the suits wanted me to sing. Sing whatever style they wanted me to sing in. I would sing about all the flash shit I was buying, the places I was going. There's this one song I wrote. I know you wanna be like me. You can't be like me, 'cause you ain't got no money. What kind of stupid shit is that? I realized after a while, I was dying inside. The music I was creating wasn't speaking to anybody, not even myself. I felt myself move further and further away from who I was. It was like I was selling little pieces of my soul every time I ignored what was going on and wrote some bullshit song. That became the routine. Sell a little piece of my soul, put a bunch of money in the bank. After a while, all I was left with was this shell of a person with a big old bank account. Standing at the crossroad, baby. Rising sun going down. Live. Standing at the crossroad, baby. Ooh, rising sun going down. And I believe to my soul, Pope Bob is sinking down. The profit of man to gain the world and lose his soul. That shit didn't feel right. Money was coming in, but I was getting emptier and emptier. I couldn't keep going down that road. If I did, I don't know what I would have done. Hell, yes I do. If you're on a path of self-destruction, then you gonna self-destruct. I was sinking deeper and deeper. I felt useless, worthless. I couldn't get out the bed. I had horrible thoughts. You don't even know. I had to come up out that darkness. In one of my dark days, I had actually made my way out the bed just to run to the store to pick something up. And as I was driving, I saw this brother had been pulled over by the police. Of course, I slowed down to see what was going on. And I saw that man they pulled over. He looked like a grown-up version of my little nephew. I couldn't look, I just kept driving. That night, I turned on the TV and I saw that man that had been pulled over, that man that looked like my little nephew. That man had died by the police. They showed it. That time I refused to look away. And I bawled. I saw that man's life leave his body. And something in me just broke. And I started writing words, and those words turned into phrases. And then those phrases started to string together into melodies. Songs were coming from my gut, and I started to feel that darkness slip away. After that day, I wasn't the same. I turned down gigs I didn't believe in. I confronted folks on stances I felt were wrong. If they didn't back down, I didn't work with them. And yeah, I lost out on gigs, missed out on money, but I'd rather lose that money than sell my soul. And yes, I missed my last gig here at Birdland. I told you I was going through a dark place. I couldn't get out the bed. How the hell was I gonna walk up in here and sing? But I'm back. But I'll be damned if I do anything that sends me back into that darkness. And I'll be damned if I sit silently by while injustices are happening around me. I won't do it. I won't do it. So when people like that fool out there, Herb, ask me to be not so political, I can't help but turn to them and tell them to kiss my ass. Either I sing the song or I don't sing at all. All right. That's enough of that. I got a show to do, y'all. I'll see you out there. All right now, bye.